What's my name?
Yeah.
I'm just a journalist taking pictures.
Officer Jones, take a picture. Officer Jones, take a picture. Officer Jones, take a picture.
What did you say? What the did you just say?
Just out taking pictures.
Hey, stop right there. Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around. You're under arrest. You can't call yourself a police officer when you're not a police officer. When you're on camera doing it.
Is that still
So you're
recording?
under arrest for impersonating a public servant.
I did?
Yep, I have it on video. I just watched it. You went into Matthew pretrial, you pushed the button, you said, "Hi, my name is Officer Jones, requesting to be let in the building."
I'm just a journalist taking pictures.
That's impersonating a public servant, so you're going to go to jail today.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Do you have ID with you, please?
Cool, 543. Cool. Thank you.
Do you have identification with you?
Thank you, sir.
Do you have identification?
Don't touch me.
Do you have ID with you?
Yeah.
You entered an area of the courthouse that's not allowed to be entered, which is behind the court where the judge is at.
Okay, what you gonna do about that?
I need your ID, please.
Yeah, try and get it.
Okay. Not gonna give you one. Send me some. Please. Okay, I need to see your identification, please.
What did I do wrong?
You went into a restricted area at the courthouse.
There was no sign. Show me where that area is.
That's where the judge's chambers
No,
are.
there's no restricted signs.
Okay.
No restricted signs. What's your problem, dude?
I need to see your ID, please.
You're not gonna get it. I didn't break any laws.
You're gonna be restrained here in just a minute, sir.
Okay. This is a public accessible area. This is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment. You go yourself.
This video is absolutely insane. And it's a setup and a frame job like you've never seen before, all captured on video by indisputable proof. In 2022, Northern Corruption Monitor 907 was conducting an audit at the Palmer Courthouse in Palmer, Alaska. Everyone in this complex knows exactly who he is. And they are not happy that he's there, because he's been exposing corruption in his local area for a long time. And by the time he gets to the dispatcher, he's already owned one dirty cop and refused to give up any of his ID. So now the cops and administration staff are absolutely fuming. He rings the buzzer trying to get into the building and says,
I'm just a journalist taking pictures.
and then she says,
Officer Jones, take a picture.
he very clearly says, I'm a journalist taking pictures. She heard every word of what he says, and she repeats back to him on a recorded line, you're Officer Jones taking pictures? And then he clarifies again by saying he's a journalist taking pictures. But this was all they needed, and the setup was complete. The framing had begun. After gathering everything he needed, he continued to walk away from the building and record other public buildings and patrol vehicles when he was approached by a supervisor that arrested him and said that they just watched a video where he said, my name is Officer Jones, I'm taking pictures and I need to get into the building. I just watched it. He never watched it, obviously, because that was never said. But that's all a moot point, because fact doesn't matter here. I don't know how this video escaped my attention 2 years ago, but it's got my full attention now. Northern Corruption Monitor 907, killer job, bro. Let's jump in the video. The auditor approaches the building, one of many buildings within this complex. He's filming what he can see in public and gathering content that he finds newsworthy for his story. And my guess is he could never have imagined what was about to unfold. None of us go into this line of work expecting to never be arrested, but we certainly never expected a cover-up and a frame job of this magnitude.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I was just taking a look around the building.
What's that?
I was just taking a look around the building.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I come in?
No. What are you here for?
I'm just taking some pictures. Is that a secure area?
For what?
Is that a secure area? I was just taking pictures.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
I'm just a journalist taking pictures.
Officer Jones, take a picture.
Just out taking pictures, yeah. Thank you.
So that was the big crime. And even though it's obvious that this dispatcher is trying to set him up as being totally unprofessional, and as being as passive-aggressive as a passive-aggressive tyrant can be, he's still polite, says thank you, and continues on to the rest of his video.
Well, I don't see any restricted signs here, guys. At all.
When you're in the audit, it's hard to remember everything, to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. But Northern Corruption Monitor is a veteran. Not just at auditing, but a veteran of the United States military. He's calm and sound in his approach. He remembers to look for all proper signage for unauthorized access and to note all of his surroundings, while maintaining his professionalism at all times. The fact that these cops even pulled this with him is insane. And now he heads into the next building.
Okay, thanks. Is it a public lobby?
I believe this side is.
Okay,
Or you see Erickson?
thank you.
You see Erickson? Dang it. Just come on back there.
Thanks. Excuse me?
It's recording.
Hey, it's a public defender agency. Cool. There's a person there. Hello? Hello? Oh, nice. Hi. I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I was arrested at OCS for doing this.
Okay.
Being completely calm and, not trying to create a disturbance, and I was attacked and arrested. I was wondering if you guys could help me.
Okay. You have a package that you can fill out
Okay.
to acquire a public defender. Do you need one?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully the prosecutor will wake up and understand it's a First Amendment right to film in publicly accessible areas. So maybe they'll drop the charges. I appreciate the help.
Sure.
Thank you.
Now take a look at this part, because this is where police accuse him of going into unauthorized areas, judges' quarters, and behind the judge's office. But there's nothing saying that it's restricted access. In fact, there is a sign posted notifying the public what they can and cannot bring into this area. And that's the second part of this cover-up. First, they accuse him of identifying as a police officer when he never did, and then secondly, they say he goes into unauthorized areas that are actually marked public.
No weapons, no pets, no children. Marijuana use is prohibited effective 1/21/2020 unless specified by your temporary orders or conditions of release. Oh, cool. Okay. Does that mean people being released don't get to smoke? Or what's that mean? The sign that says marijuana use is prohibited unless specified by your temporary order or condition of release. Is that just for some people, or just notice you put up?
So yeah, that would just be a notice on whoever's condition of release.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Do you need help with anything?
No, just taking pictures, looking around.
That was it. No problems, no disorderly conduct, and recording in a place that literally has a sign that says public lobby. Now he's going to go into the next building, where he'll be approached by police, who accuse him of going someplace he never went and impersonating someone he never impersonated.
Hello?
Hi.
How can I help you?
I was just doing some filming. Taking some pictures.
Alright, can I ask what for?
Getting material on a piece I'm doing.
Alright, well, unfortunately, the use of cameras and electronic devices in this
Is there an executive order on that?
Absolutely, sign right here.
Can I get a copy possibly?
I
Or?
cannot give you a copy.
Okay, can I read it? Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Media coverage purposes. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Oh, is it on the court website?
It's right here.
Okay, just posted. Okay. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Sergeant Crockett. Do you have
Crockett.
official business here?
What's your employee number? Or
My badge number is 543. Do you have ID with you, please?
cool 543. Cool. Thank you.
Do you have identification with you?
Thank you, sir.
Do you have identification?
Don't touch me.
So he goes into the lobby. Security notifies him that there's an executive order in place prohibiting filming within the lobby or any parts of this building. Northern Corruption Monitor has not been trespassed. He's not been asked to leave. But he's still willing to go in accordance with this executive order. So he hasn't been legally trespassed, and he's not refusing to stay after being trespassed. So no crime has been committed. However, this cop is demanding his identification and is now placing hands on him. At this point, the officer has quasi-detained Northern Corruption Monitor and has violated his Fourth Amendment rights before any crime yet has even been alleged. This video is really confusing when you're watching it. It seems like every cop knows that there's a cover-up and that they're framing this guy. It's just they don't know what their part is in the frame job. They just know they're framing someone and they're playing along.
How do you get out of here?
You have to take it over there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, sir.
You don't have official business. Come back to the courthouse.
Oh, really?
Do you have ID with you?
Oh, yeah.
You entered an area of the courthouse that's not allowed to be entered, which is behind the court where the judge is at.
Okay, what you gonna do about that?
I need your ID, please.
Yeah, try and get it.
Okay. Not comfortable. You want to send me some? Please.
This is insane. They're accusing him of going places in this building he's never went. Everything's on video, and forget about just the inside of the building. He's doing the same thing outside of the building, observing all signage. No signs inside or outside. Demarcate any restricted access for authorized personnel only. The only place where something like this applies is in the lobby he just left, and as soon as he was told he left. And this wasn't something they just came up with on a whim. They most likely were planning to frame this guy for a long time. He'd been filming in the area for a long time and been making many municipalities look stupid. Well, arguably, he wasn't making themselves look stupid. They look stupid and he recorded it. But we stray. You never make a cop look stupid.
Okay, I need to see your identification, please.
What did I do wrong?
You went into a restricted area at the courthouse.
There was no sign. Show me where that area is.
That's where the judge's chambers
No,
are.
there's no restricted signs.
Okay.
No restricted signs. What's your problem, dude?
I need to see your ID, please.
You're not gonna get it. I didn't break any laws.
You're going to be restrained here in just a minute, sir.
Okay, sure. I'll set my camera down and,
You may do that.
all right.
You've entered a restricted area at the courthouse. I'm asking to see your ID.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Okay, can you take your face mask down, please?
No. Didn't break any laws.
Okay, I need you to leave the courthouse, please.
What did I do? How did I break the law?
Because you're not here for official business and you're entering a restricted area, you need to leave the grounds.
Is that a lawful order? Is
Stay with that.
that a lawful
I'll
order?
be right back.
Is that a lawful order? You dumb bitch. I just walk around taking pictures, man. I don't mean any ill will or anything. What's your name? What's your name?
What's yours?
What's yours? Is it your policy to identify? Huh? I'm just walking around taking pictures, bro.
I'm just
I ain't got no
making sure-
weapons,
I'm
no
just making
ill will.
sure that you're complying with-
You're not gonna do shit to me. I'm not breaking any laws. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. But I was just walking around. I'm a journalist, gathering content for a story.
Perfect.
That's all.
Would you tell me what your name is, please?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, just a second. When the court clerk tells me that you're not allowed to be here without official business, I'll trespass you for
Okay, let me get that right.
So this cop just says, when the clerk tells me you're not allowed to be here, then I'm going to trespass you. If he's going to trespass him, that means he's not been trespassed already. Ergo, this cop just went hands-on and demanded identification, violating his Fourth Amendment rights for a crime that hasn't happened yet and hasn't happened in the past. Cops are really stupid.
And how many your ID?
No, you're not getting mine. You haven't breaking the law. Don't get the trespass order. It's not getting mine. That's not how the law works, you dumb bitch. But it's good to expose tyrants. This is a public accessible area. This is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment. You go yourself, Mr. Crockett. Did you think you're protecting somebody today?
We're at the,
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm a journalist walking around gathering content for a story. What's your name?
Sergeant Anderson.
Is there an employee number?
552 is my badge number.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
I'm Trooper Beanie.
Vini? What's your employee number?
My badge number is 213.
Okay, was there a call made for you to come here concerning me with the camera?
The call was to come here that we had officers out with you and they needed some assistance.
For what violation?
They just asked for assistance.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
please step away from my car.
Oh, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Is there a reason you're looking?
I'm just a journalist gathering content for a story. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
All right, this got all uptight like he's gonna arrest me or detain me for some crime, like a bitch.
Well, I don't think that the language is helping.
Well, when you got some big goon with a gun coming at you, trying to say I broke the law.
You went into an area.
No, there's no signs. Show me the sign, you stupid goon. Show me the sign.
It's clear that no one has ever spoken to this pig like this before, and legend has it that he cries himself to sleep every night while hate binge-watching Northern Corruption Monitor's videos, with his mom bringing him tissues to wipe away the tears from his incessant, girly-like weeping. Come on, bro, get it together. At least that's how legend has it. Or maybe I just got the legend wrong. Let me know in the comments how you think this legend went.
So I wasn't here.
Show me the sign,
Sir,
and I'll give you my ID.
Sir, I wasn't here, so I don't know what.
He's saying there's a restricted sign back here. I walked around in all the publicly accessible areas, and now he's saying there's a restricted sign, and I'm not supposed to be around here. And then he's trying to trespass me for no unlawful reason because of this.
Okay.
Okay?
Parking lot area, but you can't go around the back.
I can go anywhere I want, that it's not restricted. So shut the up, you dumb
What's your name, sir?
It's none of your business. I'm not breaking any laws.
No, I just like to know who I'm talking to. Like,
Okay.
My name's Heidi. I just like to know your
All right, well, I'm going to go on about my way.
Okay. Well, if you could stay away from the.
I'm going to be all around here all day.
I'm going to detain you and arrest you for trespassing.
Oh, you are?
It's the corner
Okay.
Where you have to walk past the gate over there.
Okay.
You
No
understand?
problem. No, I don't understand you stupid bitch.
Now he's not allowed to go in any place where this cop with a fragile ego says he can't go. I just want to be really clear here. There needs to be proper signage that clearly demarcates the difference between a public area and an authorized personnel only area. And this sign needs to be one that a reasonable person can understand and determine that this new area is a place that they're not legally able to go. The cops are basically putting it on the auditor that the cops themselves didn't do a good job. Northern Corruption Monitor continues filming and continues owning these idiot cops. Which leads us to the part that you've all been waiting for. I've seen a lot of police corruption in my day. I've seen it from other people's videos, people I've just seen online, and people I've met in person to help, and I've seen it in person in the videos that I've filmed. And I know that police corruption knows no bounds. But the bounds in this video are bounds I never even knew existed. This is the worst tyranny and police corruption I think that I've ever seen. Let's see how it plays out. Now we're at the police station. See the cruiser right in front of you? That's the female officer he had just been speaking to. She's lying in wait for him, as the rest of the department is about to bum rush him.
Hey, stop right there. Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Hand behind your back.
All right. You got me. No worries. You got me.
You can't call yourself a police officer when you're not a police officer. When you're on camera doing it.
Is that still
So you're
recording?
under arrest for impersonating a public servant.
I did?
Yep, I have it on video. I just watched it. You went to Matthew pretrial, you pushed the button, you said, "Hi, my name is Officer Jones, requesting to be let in the building." That's impersonating a public servant, so you're going to go to jail today.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you can talk to your attorney and the judge about it.
Oh, okay.
It's still long.
And that's it. And we all hear and see titles of videos that says, arrested for crimes they didn't commit. That is absolutely the case in this video. These Palmer cops in Alaska set him up, framed him, and then arrested him for a crime that he didn't commit. A crime that they know he didn't commit. A crime that their video evidence and Northern Corruption Monitors refutes. And they did this all because he decided to hold them accountable. That should send a very resounding sounding message to you. Forget questioning the government. Simply filming them is enough for one entire department to work together to anticipate the arrival of an activist and then collaboratively and independently frame him for something he never did. Is this something that you're willing to stand for? Is this something that you're willing to take? The old saying goes, if you stand for this, you'll bend for that. And how much are you willing to stand for until you have to bend? And how much are you willing to bend until you eventually break? Another saying says, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. From the moment this video started, the tyrants in Palmer had their boots on Northern Corruption Monitor's neck, treading on every right that he holds self-evident. Rights that he fought for, he sweated for, and he bled for when he was in the military, when he raised his right hand and swore to defend the United States Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. He faithfully executed his oath to the Constitution when he was in the military, and he's still doing it now. Northern Corruption Monitor needs to know that he's heard. He needs to know that he's seen, and he needs to know that he's supported, because right now, he doesn't.
Hey, go get a face of tyrants and do it alone, I guess. And you can't support me.
About 4 years ago, I was aware of one of his arrests, and I covered that arrest footage live in one of my live streams that was going on at the time when I found out about it. I never knew about this one, but as a large channel, one of the original waves of auditors, and a leader of this community, I should have known about it. I should have made it my business to know about it. And for not knowing about it then, and for not being there to support you then, I apologize. I can't change what I didn't know in the past, but I can control what I know now and what I do with that knowledge in the future. I'm subscribed to him, and everyone watching this video should be subscribed to him also. And when you subscribe, set the notification bell to always, so you can be aware of all the updates pertaining to this case. His original channel and video link is in the description of this one. Make sure you go and you tell him Accountability for All sent you. Let him know that you have his back, and give him some kind words of wisdom and support. He needs it, and he needs to know that you believe in him, just like I do. Until next time, that's the reason I stopped you today.